So I think I just figured out a way to explain the whole transgender thing. We look at words and we see labels of things. We label things. And that's not a bad thing. Neither are we in the right or are we in the wrong. There is no right and wrong really in this area. It is really a personal preference of what people desire. And now those people need to learn not to judge others, because society makes a great, not judgment, but it has much of the molding that goes on with the how we are, how we act as people out to the public. Now, it silly, right? It's from a Family Guy episode, but it really truly made so much sense thinking about it, because it was the episode where Steve and Haley are working with the all-girl crew that they're on the rollerblades and they go around the thing. Anyways, but they were talking about how Steve had the most fun ever doing girl things and had never felt so much as comfortable as he had being there, but he still likes girls. And then Haley had dropped his pants in front of all of them, calling him a liar because he was portraying himself to be a woman and blah, blah, blah. So what this brought me to realize is that this generation to come that is here now making their selves known are saying that there are no labels, that you essentially be who you want to be, and don't make it weird because you want to put a label on it, in other words. And it's totally feasible. The thing is, in my personal wants in life are just live life and be happy. Don't worry about what somebody might think or whatever, because really that's their problem. And literally, so it's like, okay, they got a problem with me. Well, obviously that's their problem, right? Yeah. So, you be whoever it is you want to be, and that's fine. If you enjoy things that are more driven by ladies, then enjoy them. That's fine. If you enjoy things and say you're a lady and you enjoy things that are more boy driven, that's fine. I'm that way. I much prefer going out shooting than going to go shopping, unless it's for shoes. But that's the whole point, I think, of today, is we just have a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication between us all. It's not that we don't like one another. It's that we don't understand each other, yet we do, though, at the same time. It's that we just don't communicate it correctly, is I think the issue. And, it's for me personally, like I said before, like I've mentioned things about like, oh, I don't believe in marriage for people that are into the same sexual orientation. But that's because of religion type things, even though I'm not big on religion either. And every day is always a question to me is am I not understanding something correctly? Am I not seeing it from a view I should be seeing it from? And we all should ask ourselves that every day. It's important to, because no matter what another person does, if it's not affecting you, then why do we care? We shouldn't. And that's the point. So let each other be happy and live your life and you be happy. And don't worry what anybody thinks about you. Just do you and be understanding and considerate and, a backbone for other people to find themselves. Not necessarily, another thing let me just mention is like how they have these trans surgeries now where they used to make people wait, 2 years, or they'd have a time limit on waiting before they could go through with the surgery. And that was a great thing because a lot of people, they're emotional, they make emotional decisions, and and that's where you get yourself in trouble. But when they made it where, no, you can't do this until you know, you go through this for a certain amount of time to decide whether or not that's truly what you want, then people were more happy with the decisions that they made. So to me, what that seems like, especially when they pass a law such as this, rather than passing other laws, it just shows me even more how much these people are wanting to push an agenda that favors themselves. I'm not talking about the people that want these laws passed. I'm not talking about the people that see themselves as something else and don't want to be labeled and distinguished as something. I'm talking about the government deciding that they're going to put through different things at certain times because, one, it helps separate people, and it just helps in pushing their propaganda and their sinful agenda. So be understanding to one another. Do not judge each other. If people want to be a certain way, then who gives a crap? Let them be the certain way. If it doesn't affect you, that's fine. As long as, you know, that's the thing, is we just don't need things pushed on to us. And that's the main point here. That's the main fact, is we all deserve and are entitled to a life we desire to live. And we don't need anybody above us telling us who we can and can't be and what we can and can't do. And that is the bottom line here. That is it. Okay. Happy to speak with you all again. Love ya. God bless and take care. Till next time.